SMT Nation, we back. Nation, it looks like we have some developments out of T-Mobile and the Mint Mobile purchase. Finally, it appears like we got some developments with respect to the regulation process. And we haven't really had many answers for those questions, so it's good to see that this is finally kind of making its way through the paces. You know, it's got to be regulated. Everything that goes on in telco, prepaid, postpaid, mergers, acquisitions, they got to go through the gauntlet. All right, so the article from Dano Light Reading, I'll put that for you guys in the description. You can find the link there. And of course, ways to support the SMT also in the description. All right, so it's official. The FCC is addressing and regulating the proposed T-Mobile acquisition of Mint and Ultra. All right, those are the brands involved here. You guys know Ryan Reynolds, the Fox, you know, the Mint Mobile branding, our partnership. You guys know all about it, right? And the FCC is finally asking some questions about the deal, and they're probably looking into what the structure and the moves are going to be, you know, post-acquisition, you know, why T-Mobile feels like they want to do it and those types of things. But really what it's about is, you know, the FCC is supposed to operate in the public's best interest with respect to a competitive marketplace in wireless, right? So who does this acquisition benefit? How does it impact the industry, right? So the details of the questioning, T-Mobile's current and anticipated future plans regarding Mint Mobile and Ultra Mobile distribution, the network access, and all those types of things. This, you know, you think about like the different retail locations where you can find Mint and Ultra. Does that mean that those locations would then be without the service as an option? You know, what is T-Mobile going to do with respect to that distribution? Will they be limiting it? Will they be expanding it? Are they going to take it into their stores? You know, I think those types of things are really important. You know, T-Mobile in its own right has a substantial prepaid brand in Metro by T-Mobile. Them purchasing a prepaid carrier or an MVNO really just looks and feels like it could potentially just be a consolidation of the market. Now, I will tell you, most recently, there was a huge acquisition of Verizon purchasing TracFone. And I don't really remember that being too scrutinized. It seemed to flow pretty easily. It was approved, it was okayed, and passed and completed in, I want to say, like a year or less. And of course, this was, you know, during the Biden administration. So you wouldn't say, you know, it's you know, like a Democratic or a Republican thing or of any sort. But I'm sure the FCC is going to continue to ask, you know, questions, trying to figure out what's going on there. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some of this is all just lip service. Sometimes I feel like it's just window dressing. You know, they just want it to look a certain way. You know, I don't know what the outcome is just because of these questions. I'm sure T-Mobile will say the right things. I'm sure Mint will say the right things. The value in Mint, I think, is more so about their marketing. It's about the talent they have at the company, right? I mean, they only have a few million customers. By the way, big shout out to the SMT Nation who have tried the service and used our partner link and supported us that way. By the way, that link is in the description. But, you know, maybe this does require more scrutiny. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I will tell you, you know, most folks, myself included, don't like to see consolidation in the market. And this one is rather precarious because, you know, Mint Mobile uses the T-Mobile network. So, I don't know. You guys think the FCC is going to ask the right questions? You guys think there's going to be approval? Do you think there'll be denial? You know, I'll tell you the truth, guys. They didn't. I mean, TracFone had like 20 plus million subscribers involved. They approved it without much difficulty. The same FCC. So I don't think they're going to oppose to this too much. I mean, if they did, it would probably be on the grounds that T-Mobile basically just keeps acquiring companies and gets all these mergers, and they ain't moving that kosher anymore. So maybe some of that comes up, right? And maybe they make them take some concessions, you know, and keep them out of a Spectrum auction or something. I don't know. Who knows? What do you guys think? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.